This week we are going back to the basics in our portfolio, in our investment strategy on eToro. I made a bit of a mistake this year. I've been investing for over 8 years, and as we came through this year I thought, you know what, I can do better. I want to try and move things around more. I want to try and adjust things. I want to go more into individual stocks and just make more movement and adjust things more as we go. And so I decided I would do that as we went through the year. Morning. And decided I would try to make more money essentially and do better. But I found as we went, started out okay. It started out well, but then over the past week or so, the gut check came and had some missteps, and we're still profitable for the year. We're still green for 2024, and we're just not as good as what we should be, essentially, and not doing as well as what we should be. And so that's where I've decided, you know what, before things do go unprofitable and before we do really have a bad situation on our hands, let me correct things and go back to the strategy that was doing so well for 8+ years. And so we're moving things back. If you're on eToro, you'll notice at the moment our portfolio is sitting empty as far as assets go, and everything's in cash. But when the market opens Monday in New York, when the stock market opens, our funds will go into these positions. They're our foundational, our fundamental positions, our ETFs that we will build our portfolio around. VTI, which is a Vanguard ETF that tracks the entire US market. IJR, which is a BlackRock ETF that tracks about 600 small cap companies, so your smaller businesses. Then you've got VUG, which is Vanguard's growth ETF, has about 300 businesses in it, all growth companies. Then SCHD, which is a Charles Schwab's ETF with high dividends, but also does well in its capital growth, about 100 companies in there. And we're going to have VOO, which is the S&P 500, and that is a ETF that is for our kids' college. So for our kids' college fund, so we're putting our kids' college in there, and it just tracks the S&P 500. So they're the ETFs. That's the foundation of our portfolio. It's done well, like I said, for over 8 years, and we will have a small percentage over time that we add into crypto and some single stocks. At most 10% of our portfolio, usually between that 5 and 10%. But right now, we're not going to have anything like that. We're just getting our fundamentals laid, our foundation laid, and then we'll go from there. Follow along and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.